Brent Barry, our reporter, is Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding, out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4, and it's Martin in at center. And for Utah, Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then it's Walker Kessler, then there's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by Utah. Martin finds Cunningham. Shoots over George. The 9-footer's on the mark.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Clarkson. George outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Oh, boy, he's looking reckless now. Yet another foul call on him.
Sasser's checked in for Detroit. And we're about a minute into the first. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Rebound Detroit. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Back to George. To the paint. Here's Kessler. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And setting the tempo. With an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Martin. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Clarkson outside. Pass to George. The 3 ball. Hits a 3-pointer. George has got 5.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Martin with a screen on George. Here's Sasser. Martin with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the middle. Pass to Hendricks. Clarkson outside. Here's George. Here's Kessler. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Sasser left side. Martin. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Hendricks. George a screen on Harris. Here's Hendricks. No good from outside. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Harris passes to Martin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Sasser. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers from him.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen from deep. Rebound Detroit. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Martin, the pass to Thompson. Over Markkanen. Thompson, no good. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. The drive by Markkanen. And it's blocked by Martin. Harris outside. Down low. Martin misses.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Clarkson finds Kessler. Yes, it's good. Kessler's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Martin with a screen on Clarkson. Harris on the wing. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Sexton's checked in for Hendricks. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Beasley comes in for Ivy. The free throw drops for Harris. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Sexton misses. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Harris outside. To the wing on the left. Duren with a screen on George. And again, no good by Detroit.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Sasser. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Martin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Clarkson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Hardaway's checked in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Kessler. The rebound by Detroit. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Duran. Beasley outside. Sasser outside. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Duran. It's guarded by Markkanen. Hardaway from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Nets was just insanity. He had 36 points and managed to snag 20 rebounds. A tremendous night for him. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Clarkson for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Inside. Here's Duran. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 5.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
A big group substitution here for Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. From outside, off the mark. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's a screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's gotten his first points in this one.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Sensabaugh. Got a piece of it. Eubanks with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Pass to Hendricks from 11 feet away. Can't get it to drop. Detroit leading by 11. Now Thompson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Count it. Martin's got 11 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Eubanks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Ivy passes to Martin. Another shot. Utah grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Sexton with it. He picked up 15 in their last win against New Orleans. To the inside. The Pistons clear it. Martin's got rebound number 8 now. And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jazz trail by 13. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The three from Sexton. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Here's Eubanks, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
Martin, the pass to Beasley. Thompson outside. From downtown. Here's Martin. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Here's Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Markkanen comes in for Hendricks.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Markkanen. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans. And finished off by Kessler.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Beasley. And it's blocked by Kessler. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Harris outside. Martin a screen. Some room here for Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Markkanen. No made baskets yet. Pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now just a 4-point Detroit lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Martin with a screen on Sexton. And a two-handed jam!
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Sexton. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sexton comes with a double team. Ivy outside. Beasley for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, and talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Martin finds Ivy. Over Kessler. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
Ivy using that mid-range well.
And Utah calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is.
And so it's Detroit going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Detroit Pistons.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Leading by 12, it's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Malik Beasley is out there with Ivy, and it's Martin in at the 5 down low. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Beasley. Inside. Here's Kessler. Some solid defense from Martin.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Clarkson outside. And the 3 off target.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. Ivy passes to Martin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ivy can score it, but showing his combo mentality to run the offense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hendricks, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to George. Drives to the hoop. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Kessler finds Clarkson. Over Cunningham. And it's Clarkson missing.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Hendricks. Clarkson with the ball. Markkanen outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
And Markkanen and Marksman himself getting 3 right back.
Cunningham passes to Martin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Kessler. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
George, good.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Cunningham passes to Reed. Now here's Ivy. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Martin. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Martin's got 23 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's George. Give him 8 points now. The three. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Pistons lead by 18. Deflects the pass. There's Cunningham with a three. Drills it from deep. Cunningham's got 5 points.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
Kessler. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by George. And that one's good. Cunningham. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And Detroit making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The free throw drops for Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Here's George. Give him 8. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Martin with a screen on George. To the inside. Oh, Kessler with the block. It's George on the drive. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 7 points.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Martin with a screen on George. And here's Cunningham outside. Here's Martin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Martin's got 25 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Clarkson outside. Pass to George. Over Cunningham. And George with the basket on the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pistons lead by 22. Martin, the pass to Reed. Now Cunningham. Chalk up 2 there. Cunningham's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Down low. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Martin with a screen on Clarkson. Hardaway, no good. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Kessler, and here's George. Clarkson with a screen on Harris. Here's George. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Martin. And he gets it to go. Martin's got 27 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks. Timeout, Jazz. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
We've got Filipowski. Sviatoslav Mikhailuk is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Martin a screen, and here's Harris outside. He buries it from 3.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Here's Mikhailuk. Ivy defends. Pass to Sensabaugh. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Mikhailuk. And it's all from three-point range. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Ivy finds Cunningham. Tries the spin move. Martin inside. Eubanks defending. Some solid D from Eubanks. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now Reed. Pass to Ivy. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
The 3 from Sexton connects from downtown.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Cunningham against Sexton. Martin misses. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Eubanks. And it's blocked by Martin. Ivy up top. Here's Cunningham. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Mikhailuk, the pass to Sexton. Fires from the wing, and the jumper falls for him. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. Cunningham passes to Harris. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction, but it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Markkanen outside. Off target from outside.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
The three from Thompson. Rebound, Utah.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Markkanen. To the middle. Now here's Clarkson. Markkanen outside. George scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Harris. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Martin. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Asar Thompson is a proficient passer.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to George. Markkanen sets a screen. The Jazz again can't hit. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Cunningham passes to Martin. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Markkanen with a screen on Ivy. The 3 from Sexton. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Martin. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Man, good whistle there.
And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team. and hope for the best.
Hendricks is checked in for Sexton. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Now here's Sasser. George defending. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Kessler, a screen on Beasley. Clarkson for three. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Sasser outside.
Right here.
Martin with a screen on Kessler. Martin with the ball. 6 to shoot. George over to help. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Here's Clarkson. Sinks it from distance.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Now here's Sasser. The D's right on him. Pass to Reed. He's checked in for Detroit.
You got this, MP.
Now Kessler. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Markkanen with it. Four on the clock. Kessler, a screen on Hardaway. Markkanen from long range. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
From 12 feet. And they'll get another chance.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
Beasley, that's good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Fundamentals.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sasser, right side. Pass to Stewart. And here's Beasley. Jacks up a three. They get it again.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.